right now? Where do you get your work ethic from? Do you have kids? Are you in their lives? Uh, what do you, okay? What made you
Let me tell you,
be a
yeah, you too.
what made you
part too.
be a part of your kids' lives?
Man, DJ, why you got light over? You light skinned nigga. We dark skinned nigga.
I know, that's why I put it right there.
You been smoking?
Nah.
I had at the edge of the table, so we got
Do
the
you
frame.
have
baby? First thing you ask nigga to drop the thing.
drama?
First thing nigga ask, ain't no way.
It's recorded too.
What do you know about your dad? What kind of kid? Okay. What kind of? So what kind of man is your dad from your perspective?
I think I feel a ceiling fan downstairs. What the fuck is this movement I'm feeling? Gotta be that.
So DJ, I'm gonna send you these.
No point. I got my phone.
Damn. All right, so this gonna be mainly like here. Do you have resentment towards not having your father? How old were you with my pops? That mean what? So you're gonna go into basically DJ always thought that this was
Don't ask me questions off my brain, really. I want to kind of.
No, we're trying to get somewhere though. Trying to get a certain type of
Yeah, I get that
content. You know where you're going?
I feel like
You got it?
Yeah.
All right,
But that could be baseline questions, like if we run out of questions. I feel like we should go off top.
All right, you know what we're trying to get.
To that.
Let's go in. All right. Camera on?
Yeah, it's been running.
You in the frame?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
All right, walking the fast talk. I'm your host, A Square, B the Square, C the Square. Salute the Square. To my right is
Scooter Johnson, Sean. Sorry, Johnson.
To my left is Dodge. So Dodge is my son. This is my other son, quote unquote. Basically, this is my nephew. He's from. You can introduce where you from and all that. Like where you from. Let people know where you from.
Well, I'm from Richmond, South Carolina. 30.
You gotta go now. Hell no. You gotta mute your phone. Wow. I'll call you back.
Keep talking.
Yeah, I'm from Richmond, South Carolina.
What you do like as a profession, or you 30 years old? You work?
Yeah, I work. Right now I do gutters. I got work with a gutter company right now.
Installing gutters?
Installing gutters or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
I got 2 kids, a boy and girl, DJ and Javelle.
Yeah, 2 kids.
Yeah. 1 12, 1 9, maybe 9, 10. Maybe,
Yeah.
hard to keep up with kids these days. Y'all know how I go. Y'all know how I go.
Yeah.
So you're in Ridgeland. You're 30 years old. Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I got 2 brothers and 1 sister.
2 brothers and 1 sister.
Yeah.
You grew up in a household with all your siblings, or how was your dynamic?
I grew up in a house with just one of my brothers and my sister.
Okay.
Yeah, on my mom's side.
On your mom's side. On your dad's side.
I got a brother that kind of grew up with.
Okay.
It was in the same household. You know what I mean?
So, describe your upbringing. Like, what was your upbringing like?
I had a good upbringing. I mean, I had a fun childhood, especially with you and, going to grandma's house, tell grandma fruits every morning. Then grandma used to always have the fruits ready for me. It just had a lit childhood. I ain't gonna lie. I had fun. Like, mom, travel, everything.
So, what's your relationship with your real father?
We got a good relationship. We got a damn good relationship. I fuck with him just like how he was, if he was in my life all my life, So yeah.
Why is that? Like, what formulated or what molded you to be that type of person where you deal with your daddy as if, because your dad's locked up, correct?
Yeah. He's been locked up all my life type shit.
All your life.
My life type shit.
So you 30 and your daddy's been locked up
before I was even born.
Before you was born.
Yeah, before I was born.
I remember when your mama. Well, I remember the day that your dad went to prison, and I went to school that morning. Your mama brother Leaky told me that my brother had your mama pregnant. So I'm going to school. So it was like almost in passing. Leaky was like, man, your brother got my sister pregnant. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I go to school and shit, and then I get a girl named Courtney. I get her phone number and shit. So I'm all excited. I come home and I get on the phone. I'm on the phone with Courtney, and the phone just kept buzzing and beeping and beeping and buzzing. We had the old phone, so it's beeping and shit. So I click over. It's your daddy's other baby mama, Trina, calling. So I'm like, man, I'm on the phone, man, call him back. But he's in the living room. So he like, who that is? Who that is, Poppy? So I'm like, shit, that's Trina. But I'm on the phone, so you'll call her back. So he's like, man, give me the motherfucking phone. Let me talk to her. I'm like, nah, bitch, I'm on the phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he come take the phone from me. Get on the phone with Trina. You go outside. I really didn't hear the conversation per se. I was eavesdropping, but I kept trying to hang the phone up. I kept pushing the receiver. So me and him arguing back and forth. And as soon as he get off the phone, I'm like, that's why you got Tasha pregnant, your mama.
Yeah.
That's why you got Tasha pregnant, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, you got Tasha pregnant. So he was like, who told you that? I'm like, Leaky told me. So he was like, what? Leaky told you I got Tasha pregnant. Man, that motherfucker ain't pregnant. I'm like, yes, she is, bitch. So he like, come on, hang the phone up. I'm like, bitch, I'm not in your affairs. I'm trying to get me some pussy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about 14 years old, man. And I'm just trying to get on the phone with this girl. And so basically he makes me get off the phone. We go across the courtyard in the projects, go across the courtyard, and he goes to your mama house and he cussing your mama out. Motherfucker, you talking about you pregnant for me, nigga? You ain't pregnant for me. It's like, Sean, I am pregnant. Like, motherfucker, you ain't pregnant for me. So they go upstairs, and your mother is about the only woman that I've seen. I see my brother fuck with a lot of women, hoes, sluts, bitches, women, queens, all that. I've seen them mess with everything across the board. Your mama is the only motherfucker that I've seen make my brother haul ass. I'm talking about. So all you hear upstairs, boom, 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 boom. I'm downstairs. Me and Leaky looking at each other like, what the fuck going on? And all I see is my brother clearing all them stairs coming out the projects. He jumping down the stairs. The goddamn clock. Listen, this is a true story. Your mom must have snatched the clock out the wall and threw the clock at Sean's head as he running down the stairs. Nigga, the clock was still on. That bitch was like 12. It hit the door. Boom. He like, boy, Poppy, come on, that bitch crazy. We run outside. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck, bro? What happened? Man, that bitch crazy, bro. You see that shit, bro? So he laughing. He likes that type of energy. So we go over to we go back to the house, and it's apparent that he got something else going on. Cause the nigga he with, like, bro, you tripping, bro. We don't need to be doing all this shit. Like, we got too much going on. So I go take the trash out, and when I take the trash out, yo, mama, all her cousins out there, all her male cousins out there. So I go back in the house. I go tell my brother, like, hey, look, boy, Tasha got a whole bunch of niggas out there, boy. Hey, boy, you might want to goddamn be careful. You know what I'm saying? So he like, what? He like, who out there? I like, shit, boy, Anthony got tagged. I run it down. So he's like, man, come on, let's go outside. So my brother Cody fended him and me go outside. He take a watch off his arm. He give it to me. Like, hold the watch. So he go over there. He like, what's up? What y'all fuck, nigga? What's up? So nigga like, nah, Miami dog. We don't want no smoke. He started Miami dog. Like, nah, we ain't want no smoke. But back then, they like, bro, we don't want no problem, bro. He like, man, hold on. Y'all gathering up. Like, y'all about to do something, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I kill you, all this shit here. So them nigga like, nah, bro, we just checking on our cousin, bro. Like, y'all still fighting and shit. He like, man, that's my bitch. Like, that's my bitch, nigga. Y'all tripping, nigga. I better break this shit up, nigga, before I break it up for you. So Blair, his co-defendant, like, man, Sean, you tripping, dog. Bro, we got too much to worry about. So I don't know, like, what all happened on that phone call, but, well, I know, but now I know, hindsight. So we go back to the house. And my brother, he messy, he petty. So he give me $100 bill. He like, go to Hardee's and get me a peach milkshake. He love peach milkshakes. So boom. I'm like, bro, all them niggas outside, nigga, like, what you got going on, bro? So he like, bro, go to Hardee's, go get me a peach milkshake. Them niggas try you, my nigga. You already know what's going on. So I'm like, man.
He said,
fuck wrong with this nigga, bro? This nigga.
Go sit out there, the dumb man dog out there. Go to the
Yeah. So I get on my bike. And I'm riding the bike. I got the Huffy. Remember that Huffy bike I used to have? I got the Huffy bike. So I'm going. I get like past the projects a little bit. All I hear, Poppy, come here. So I come back. I'm like, what's up? He's like, give me that watch off your wrist. I'm like, man, we went to the store, man. He's like, nigga, that watch expensive, nigga. Like, give me that watch. I'm like, man, this how I did to him. I go to the store, I get the peach milkshake, I come back, and as I'm coming back, I see helicopters, like flying low as fuck. So I'm like, fuck, he knows, like, you know what I'm saying? The fuck? And they like over our apartment, so.
I ain't normal originally anyway.
Yeah, so I'm riding my bike, I'm like, I get around the corner, when I come around the corner, there's police on the roof across from mama's apartment. There's police. I'm talking about, when I say it's police, every fucking where, there's police everywhere. So in my mind, I'm thinking something happened with your mama, kinfolk, and my brother.
Yeah.
So I throw my bike down in the ditch. I'm running to the house. And as I run past one of the cop cars, your daddy was in the back seat. You know, he had the gold in my seat. Like, all that little Florida shit. So I'm like, what the fuck, dog? Like, what happened? And as soon as I like looked at the car and did like this, all I could hear is my mama going nuts. Like the screams that she was letting out, I could still almost hear them to this day.
Yeah.
I'm 14, so it's like, ah, my baby. Ah. I'm like, what the fuck? So he tells me, like, Poppy, don't let them search the house. So I just go in the house like, y'all, get the fuck out. Leave my mama alone. Get the fuck out. Get out. Get out. So my mama was like, no, let them search the house or whatever. So all I hear is a crack. I'm like, oh, we found a watch. It's like, it just happened like that. So I'm just like, fuck. I'm young, so I don't know what's really going on. So I'm like, I'm trying to get the police out the house. I'm like, get the fuck out. So they finally get out. My mama is on her knees, just, I never seen her so broken. Like, it was just like, it was a pain that she was letting out. And I was just, I couldn't do nothing about it. I was just holding her, you know what I mean? So lo and behold, everybody thought that your mama called the police on you.
I remember.
So it was a lot of resentment towards his mama, because we thinking Tasha called the police on Sean and got him locked up. We don't know. It's a whole other situation somewhere else going on. We just thinking that she called the police. So Tasha, one day, Tasha tried to talk to me, and I'm just like rude as fuck to her. Just like, we even disown him. Like, that ain't my brother, baby. Like, and when I seen him, it's just like, I was saying this shit, but I'm looking dead at this nigga, and he looks like my brother. You know what I'm saying? But it's on some like loyalty shit. Like, you call the police on my brother, like, I don't fuck with you for real. So it was a lot of resentment. It was so much tension in the projects. There was a lot of tension. My mama was even like resented towards Tasha behind that. So it comes out that it's a whole other situation going on somewhere else, and Tasha ain't had nothing to do with it. So we apologized to her, and like I said, I was 14 years old. He was born in October. So,
Over 1994.
Yeah. And he got arrested April, May, something like that. And something clicked in me. Like, I gotta be here for him. He already had Kinley. So it was like, okay, we got Dashaun. And your mama wasn't really feeling us. She wasn't feeling us taking you nowhere. She wasn't feeling none of that shit. But because I know we wronged her, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like I had to put a harder effort into like trying to make it right with your mom. And she allowed me to break that barrier and be in your life. Now, did you know I was 14 at the time?
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you was older than that. I didn't know you was that young when you know what I mean, experienced all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember you telling me the story, but I didn't know you was that young. Like,
so yeah, and it was like,
it was so crazy, you know how I know it's true. Like, it's like every time you tell the same, you tell the same story every time. Like, it will never change. Like, as y'all don't never change. Like,
yeah.
And I've heard this story probably about many times already.
Yeah.
I think I'm like, I think even now, like, even talking about it, like, it's trauma. It wasn't. It's traumatic because, you know, I, like, just before that moment, you know, like, your daddy he was my everything. Like, that nigga ain't play about me. Like, me and him fight. Like, me and that nigga go toe to toe about some shit. But when it came down to it, boy, ain't nobody. When I tell you, from Florida all the way back up, nobody played with us, played with me, because they know he was somewhere floating around. And when he pull up by me, he smashing shit. He ain't staying nothing. So I get a lot of my ways from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, seeing how he protect, and like, that nigga was a monster, bro. Like, he terrorized niggas. So when he went to prison, I'm 14. So it's shit that he done did to niggas that's way older than me.
Yeah.
That used to take it out on me when he got locked up. When they find out, but he gone forever. Shit, niggas slapping me at the basketball court. Niggas punking me. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't because I was scared of these niggas. It never was a case of me being scared of me. I was scared of my mama.
Yeah.
My mama always overreacted on me for fighting or you know what I'm saying. So it wasn't because I like a lot of people be like, man, you was soft. Yeah, I was because I didn't want no ass whooping from my mom. She had the fear. If anybody had my heart in their back pocket, it was my mom. She got yours too, don't
you? Yes, sir. You already know, boy.
So what's so crazy is like you and your brother, you and Kenley, was like my first kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like people don't know, like I stole out of stores for y'all that had Pampers, wipes. Nigga, I used to steal clothes out of Family Dollar. I was 14 years old because I was tall for my age. I lied on the application. Coach Pee Wee, who worked at Food Lion, he helped me lie to work. And he was like, just don't bring up your birth certificate. Work as long as you can, try to save the money. So I'm up there, I'm working, and on the weekend I would come to work early. And so the Frito-Lay man used to be up there.
Yeah.
So the Frito-Lay man, I used to help him stock the shelves. But till the store opened up, I'm helping. So I'm building a relationship with him. And this is how I found out, like, they take chips, older chips that's about to expire, they take that off the shelf and put fresher chips up. So I'm like, what you do with these chips? He's like, shit, we got to discard them.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, let me get them. You know what I'm saying? So I'll go to the hood and sell them. You know what I'm saying? That's how I started making my money. So when I got fired from Food Line, shit, that's how I was making money at 14.
Still messing with Frito.
Yeah, I go up there on the weekends early in the morning. Boom, help him. Boom, he didn't even pay me. He just gave me chips on chips on chips. So I go back to the hood and sell them, bump them out. So just kind of finding my way in the hustle aspect. But with you, like, so this ain't about me, but what was your perception of me? I guess being around. Did you ever think? Did you ever think that I was your father at one point in time, or you always knew I was your uncle?
I mean, when I was like, let's say probably about 6 or 7, I thought that. But as I got older, you always knew I'm home. You know, you always like made sure I know like where your daddy locked up. Like you always made sure I knew who my daddy was and what kind of person my daddy was. Like you always instilled that in me. So like, after I got older, like I was like, yeah, that's my uncle type stuff. Like,
So do you remember like what I used to make you do to kind of like for you to have that relationship with your daddy? What y'all used to do like when you used to come stay with me?
talk on the phone, write letters.
Write letters.
Write the letters.
What time I used to wake y'all up in the morning?
Early, I forgot what time, but early we used to write letters and write our ABCs.
Left-handed,
right hand.
Yeah. Who used to read the newspaper to?
DJ. I used to read the newspaper. What else we used to do? We do a lot of things. Write the alphabet. Used to make us write the alphabet back to back or whatever.
Numbers,
yeah, numbers too.
So it's fair to say that basically I made sure you knew who your daddy was by making you write letters to him and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Have you ever?
And you was the first person that ever took me to go see my dad too.
Yeah.
How about that? You the first person that ever took me to go see my dad. I ain't know him from. I never seen my dad a day in my life, but pictures. I seen pictures of him when he was younger and stuff like that. When he had that when we had that yellow shirt on, with the fade. Yeah. That's the only picture I remember. Like I could only like picture him or whatever. But you know he got older, so he had the goals or whatever. He had the goals in that picture or whatever. So,
yeah, got him right after that.
Yeah, he looked way different than in that picture or whatever.
So did you? I know I was your uncle, and I established that your dad was locked up. Like, did you ever have like resentment towards me or your father? Like your father being locked up, did you ever resent that? Like, why my daddy can't be here?
I mean, at first, like when you be bad and stuff like that, you don't really want to get in trouble. You always blame on your dad type stuff. I used to do that kind of like just to get y'all off my behind type of stuff. Yeah. But I mean, like me for hearing the reason and what happened in this situation, I never resent him. I just always looked at him like he a real stand up dude, like type time. Because if y'all don't know that, my dad was like he didn't want to tell on his co-defendant, so he kind of like, you know what I mean, like yeah.
And then, so how do you feel that you found out that his co-defendant told on him?
I mean, I feel like because it took the sucker away, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You took that man away from his family after the man been straight up thoroughbred with you. He ain't even willing to do the same thing to you, and you did something to him, like, you know what I mean? Y'all know what y'all in the streets doing, so you know what I mean? Like, you know, come behind everything. So I think he just took the sucker way out, like, type of stuff. Took my dad away from me, you know? But, you know.
So, do you feel like that's why, because of your dynamics, is that why you and your kids like? And what is that relationship like with you and your kids?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's why I try to make sure I pride myself being in my kid, like, just because I know, like, you know me, if my dad could, he would, like, type stuff. He would have been in my life, type stuff, but he wasn't, like, and I know how I feel not to have, like, you know me, even though I have my uncle as my father, but I know how I feel, like, not to have your, you know, biological father, like, you know, like.
It's still a void.
Yeah, it's not like a void, because I ain't gonna lie, you made sure, like, you feel that void. I ain't gonna capture you, like. But it's just like how can I say it? Like, it's just a little feeling, it's like a little, I can't really explain it. Like something you just know, like you missing like your pops and your like type stuff. Like, especially hearing stories about him, I just always just wanted to vibe with him, be around him, just go around him, just see him act a fool sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, just see where I come from. Like, you know, just see what my attitude or what my way of thinking or something like that come from. You know, that's all. I just wanted the experience. You know.
So how did you feel when I brought him around?
I mean,
how old you? How old are you? You 30. You took. So you was 7.
I think I was like 6 or 7.
Yeah, you was 7 when you was born. So you already had like a sense of attachment to me, right? Yeah. And then I come home in the military and I bring this little nigga here.
I mean, never like, you know what I mean? Because then, like, your feelings towards me never changed. Even when you had kids, like, your feelings towards me never changed. So I never, like, felt no type of way. I just, like, shit, I got a little cousin, like, a little brother, like, type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I get to do the same thing you doing to me, hitting me around, I get to do to him, like, type of stuff. Like,
I used to go through it. I remember that summer, I was like 8 or 9. Nigga. It was you and Kimmy. But I remember I used to try to punk on Kimmy. I used to run over his little shit. I used to steal that nigga in the jaw and shit. I ain't like, used to spar up on my ass, but I tried it. I ain't tried Dashaun like that. I remember I tried him one time. That nigga hit me in the face so hard. Yeah. I was ready to go grab a knife, go kill this nigga. I was like, oh yeah, that nigga got me fired up.
Yeah.
That shit. It's spitting that nigga. I used to walk outside, go spit over the goddamn rail. I'm like, damn, nigga, you just walked out like 5 times in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goddamn bucket.
That shit was funny, man. Then the niggas that was, I remember he used to have to wake us up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. We doing push-ups. He used to get the butter, the little container butter shits. It was empty. He used to sit on the ground. He said, when we do push-ups, our chest got to hit it. But if you crack it, I don't know what happened. We probably got hit or some shit. I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
And I remember all that shit.
You remember that?
What that?
When I used to put the little jar, the butter jar, the country crock up under your chest, and then you gotta put your chest, with your chest,
flex up,
hit the thing, and then you break it. Shit. What else you remember? So
I remember we was talking to hella girls, and them niggas was scared. I was out there jumping out of them hoes. I remember to like white bitches, black bitches, but I was like 11. Yeah, that shit was funny. I made a Facebook page so I could get girls information. Y'all like this, but you probably find out if you look up my name. I'm telling y'all my shit. But that shit was funny, bro. I used to get on the girls, man. But y'all niggas scared.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I used to be scared as hell. I used to make us go talk to girls. Go talk to her right now. I don't want to go talk to her. Well, you better go talk to her. I'm going to go in. All right, bro.
All right, bro.
Hey, how y'all doing over here? How y'all doing over
So
here?
look, me doing that to y'all. Like a lot of people say like, you know, I was hard on y'all or whatever. Like, how does that pay off in the real world now? Like, how does that pay off being able to?
Shit, really, I ain't gonna lie. So when I was young, I didn't really get to experience my pops too much for real. I remember he got left up when I was like 11. So I missed like those were the crucial points from like 11 all the way to 18. Those were the crucial points when I really needed them. So I didn't really have them in my life. So I was really just like at home, my mom shit, and my stepdad. And I felt like, I mean, they raised me right. Like they did everything to the best of their knowledge, and I appreciate them. But I feel like if I was with him, I would have been way ahead in life. Like all the stuff that I'm learning now, I should have been doing this, but I don't know, man.
So me making you go talk to girls, I guess. Even when you was younger, I know you remember it. Like, how does that?
It was my communication, really. Like just learning how to like, because like whenever you're young or whenever you just going to talk to girls, sometimes you get nervous, bro. So it's like getting past that barrier of comfortability with talking with women. Because if you know how to talk to a girl, you know how to talk to anybody, bro. You talk to, and you can talk about business too. Like you talk about anything. Like you're basically universal at that point once you get past that barrier. So I was like just getting out there talking to the hoes and shit, bro. Just it built that confidence up, help you your nuts drop, and just navigate you with like just conversing with people from different races, ethnicities, people with different occupations. Shit's very useful.
What about you?
That thing boosts my confidence up. I thought I could conquer the world after I got my first number.
Yeah.
After I got my first number, girl, boy, I thought I could conquer the world because he couldn't tell me nothing. Now I got a cheap number, nigga. I'm talking about just talking too. I ain't had to spend no money, no nothing. Just talking. It boosts my confidence up, and it helped me like like the as I got older to talk to like different people and the same thing kind of like he said like different things business wise anything you basically want just like you say once you get you talk to a girl you could do anything you could talk about business make a conversation you know what I mean diverse you can be very diverse.
So I don't know if y'all know this or not, but I had baby mama issues before I had my own kids. I used to go through it with your mama. I used to go through it with Trina just to make sure that y'all brothers could have a relationship. I went through hell and high water. A lot of
I remember, nigga. I remember.
A lot of goddamn arguments, fights because he has a brother on his mama's side and a sister that she wanted me. Okay, if you're gonna be involved in his life, and that may be a question, but if I'm gonna be involved in his life, I need to be involved in his brothers and sisters' life. And I felt like, well, look, those ain't my brother kids. No harm. I ain't trying to choose sides. If I could do for them, I will. But you understand, like my money wasn't where it was. You know what I'm saying? So I can only do as much for him. How do you feel now, like looking back at that? Like, do you think I was wrong? Should I took you and your other brothers and sisters in, or do you understand the dynamics of like, shit, should have? Yeah.
I mean, I understand at the same time, but I feel as like you still did kind of like took my other brother, you know what I mean? Took my other brother and sister, everybody, my whole daddy side of the family, trying to took my whole side of the my mama's side of the family and type stuff. So I feel like you still been in everybody like type stuff. But I mean, I never felt no type of way because I mean. It is what it is. It's true though. You know what I mean? We all got different dads. So you know what I mean? I felt like my sister got her dad, my brother got his dad, even though he wasn't really in his life, but he still, you know what I mean? He still got his dad type of stuff. And me, I had my uncle. You know what I mean? So I ain't never really.
Did they ever resent you like for? Or did they ever like say certain shit to you? Like, what was that like?
Oh, you already know because they already felt like everybody always felt like I always been like the golden child type of time, and like because how y'all treat me, how y'all always raise me, always come get me every weekend, take me out of town. So even you know what I mean, even with my godmama, and I always was going places and stuff like that. And my brother, my sister, she used to go places, but bro wasn't really like going places like that. So he always been like felt some type of way. I think that's why he used to kind of like bully me all the time, like.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? I guess.
So it was a feud almost in the house, an undertone in the house based on.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Your support system versus his support system.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So answer me this: why you think like it was hard to take your brother places and deal with your brother?
Because he didn't have that male figure in his life to really like tell him right from wrong, and you're not supposed to do this as a young boy, or you're not supposed to. You're supposed to do this as a young boy. So he never really had that structure, or none of that how I had. Like since I've been little, you been drilling me with structure and stuff like that.
So why your brother won't go to grandma's house no more?
Oh man, I'm gonna go bad, cuz. Grandma ain't gonna play, bro.
Tell a story.
Bro got down, so my brother, he got down, he went to my grandma's house one weekend with me or whatever. So he must be had to take a shit or whatever. So I don't know, I forgot. I'm not too sure what convinced him to throw the shitty toilet paper in the trash can. But if everybody know my grandma don't play none of that nasty stuff or none of that. But I'm talking about you gonna get your ass tail up on sight, bro. She don't care who child is, who your mom is, your daddy is, boy, you get your ass tail up, boy. And then she coming to tell your mama right after she tell you up. So yeah, boy, Johnson don't play.
What happened? Finish telling me.
Oh,
So he put dookie paper not in the toilet, he put it in the trash can.
In the trash can. So my grandma, like, if anybody know my grandma, like, she pay attention to every little detail. I don't know how it is. She'll just walk past some stuff. She won't even look at it. She'll just walk right past it and just back up and just zoom in. I don't know what it is. Maybe Johnson got eyes, but she went in that bathroom and came out. She thought, she didn't know who did it at first. So she came out, who did this? Who left shitty toilet paper in the trash can? Bro been acting like he's scared to sit and talk up at first or whatever. So, but he finally admit to it or whatever. Man, my grandma tore him up so bad with a belt.
Yeah.
I'm talking about did him bad. Bro. I'm talking about. But bro said, I ain't never come back to your grandma's house. I'm talking about that boy never came back to my grandma's house. If he did, my mama just came and dropped me off. He sat in the car, did not get out the car, speak to my grandma, through the car, like, hey, Miss Johnson. I'm talking about, yeah, like that. Well, Miss Johnson ain't nothing to play with. Right?
Yeah.
Real.
Was he running?
Well, that nigga running in the world, but you know Miss Johnson get that little hand, she hold hand at the same time while swapping, cause
yeah,
it ain't nothing nice, cause that worse than the pooch hand, cause
yeah,
he ain't want no problem, cause I'm telling you. Now.
Yeah, so he ain't come back no more.
No more until he got older up in the age, like that was like a teenager when he came back. Probably about
how old he was when he got his ass whooped?
About 10.
So you tell me for 10 years he ain't go back in the mouth.
10 years, bro, ain't go back, bro. Bro made a promise to
That
himself.
bro
made a promise to himself. He never come back. To this day, that boy still don't play with Miss Johnson. Ask him about it. And that's gonna be the next interview. Ask him about Miss Johnson. That boy still don't play with Miss Johnson.
Still don't play.
Day, boy.
He grown.
Real grown man. I don't even play with her. I'm grown too. I don't play with that lady, boy.
Yeah.
Lady back crazy, boy.
That lady back crazy.
There's a reason my daddy like that way he is. Boy.
Yeah.
Somebody did, real for real. Yeah, it's real.
You ain't never get beat by grandma.
I ain't never played with it.
Yeah.
I heard the stories. See, I'm a nigga. I listen and learn. I ain't gotta go through it all the time. Sometimes,
testing the waters. Huh?
Shit, I went to the net water.
Anyway,
she got all these goddamn stories. You gotta check her combat records, boy. She got hella shit.
Yeah,
Up all this stick. Ass whooping.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the name of the thing on the doorway? The little metal.
Oh, the little metal. The shit that.
Oh, that tin.
I know exactly to seal the carpet down.
Yeah.
To the tile. Yeah.
It's like
I don't know if y'all know, but the little tin or the seal carpet down, whatever, bro. All right, we got whooped with that one time just for wasting dirt on the ground. My whole plant, y'all
got the plant over.
Running around playing in the house, we mess around and waste the. We mess around and waste the. Nah, we mess around and waste. Look, damn, she said that fast too. Damn, But we mess around and waste the dirt. We mess around and waste the dirt.
Baloney off that goddamn plate. That's baloney. Go ahead, my fault.
Yeah, we mess around and waste the dirt our grandma plant from running around playing. Me, Jeffrey, his brother, like Kinley. I don't think
I ain't know him.
Yeah, he ain't been in. But man, we all wasted. Thought we cleaned up nice. It was just one little black spot from the dirt. I'm talking about a little speck. Man, this lady knew we wasted plant and everything. She knew what plant that had dirt waste out and everything. She come in and who wasted dirt on my carpet or whatever. Everybody like, what dirt? Acting crazy.
What dirt?
We done clean it up real good. Like, what dirt? She done, oh, y'all don't see this dirt right here? Pointing directly at it. We still like trying to zoom in, looking at it like, what dirt, girl? What dirt? That little piece of dirt? Yeah, hey, y'all wasted the plant, trying to fix my plant. Look, y'all mess my plant up. Oh, y'all line up. Line up mean you about to get a whooping type stuff. Now, I don't know. I think my girl was Superwoman or something, cause the little tent thing was hanging up a little bit. I see this lady snatch that thing up like she Pootie Tang. Yeah, Pootie Tang. I'm telling you. Snatch it up. I'm talking about went to chop it. I'm talking about wept on butt. She ain't care who she hit or whatever. I'm studying trying to hide behind the big kid. That thing wrapping around the big kid. I said, ooh, why can't you hit no more? Bro, I put Daddy Big behind in the wheel every chop I got, bro. But yeah, they still ain't work type stuff. I still got tore up. And we got an alcohol bath after that. We ain't gonna talk about that part, bro. That's something serious. Y'all don't know about the alcohol bath, bro.
Yeah,
burn
that
your
bitch burning.
That's all.
The green alcohol.
Boy, I'm talking about as soon as you hit the tub, boy, you jump back up, boy. I'm talking about you laying flat on your butt, boy. You jump right on your feet, boy. That thing burn that bad, boy. I'm telling you, it's right, boy. I'm telling you, boy.
Mama just saying that night.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you.
I remember your daddy. Mama kept telling your daddy, like, "Hey, stop coming in my house so motherfucking late, nigga." So this nigga, he trying, mama. He about a teenager now. He about 17. So he feel like he grown for real. He out here robbing shit. He living his life. You know what I mean? So he ain't got to listen to mama. So he think. So boom, mama made me and my sister sleep in the room with us. Like, y'all come in my room. So we laying in the bed with her and shit. And so when you come on the porch, I can hear it's like a wood porch, a little creak. So my mama slid out the bed. Now I can see her, got my eyes adjusted to the night. I see her, she go grab a broom from out the kitchen. She come to the door. Sean trying to stick the key in the door softly. You know, turned that bitch. Nigga done walked in. She ain't even said nothing. She just went to hit that nigga with that bitch. Boom, boom, boom. He like, oh shit, somebody done broke in the house. Where my brother and my sister at? She like, no, bitch, this is me. That bitch ran back, slapped out the house. That bitch in the middle of the street with his hand on the knee like, where my brother and sister at? I'm looking like, oh shit. She got that nigga. Bitch, you sleep outside tonight. And got back in the bed like nothing happened. Slid right back in the bed. I said, boy, this lady here. She half ninja, boy. That lady don't play. Like one time, she left-handed, so it's like it looked like she about to punch you in your face. Like the lick like it's coming right here, but somehow that bitch end up over here. Like she hit you in the area you can't even reach. Like when she's smacking in your back, she hit you in the spot. Like she know exactly when to hit you. But this hand is right at the top of the lick, and this hand at the bottom. You can't itch it. You like, God, how you know to hit a nigga right there? You know? This gotta get against the wall. Like, this lady here. Yeah, man. I mean, man, that lady used to fuck your daddy up, though, boy. Yeah, man.
You tell me some stories too, so I know. I already know.
Yeah, he ain't play with that lady. But, let me see. You got any? So let me ask you this: like growing up, you know, you get introduced to Dashaun, Kinley. At any point of you growing up, did you ever think like, these niggas your brothers, or did you always know like?
Yeah, I thought they were my older brothers. So like, I remember when I went back home, I was like, yeah, nigga, I got 2 older brothers. Them niggas beat my ass. But it's crazy because I'm gloating about this because like I learned how to fight too. Yeah. So like I'm throwing down on anybody, nigga. I'm ready to scrap on anybody's ass. I'm over fighting 14, 15-year-old. Bitch, I'm 9. So I'm getting on everybody. What's up, nigga? You trying to fight? You trying to scrap? What's up? I'm trying to fight everybody.
Yeah.
And I got 2 older brothers. I ain't worried about none of y'all niggas. Nobody's older. Like, it's crazy too, cause like there was some older folks. Bro, I don't know what was up, bro. Like I like in 4th, 5th grade. For some reason, 8th grade is big as shit. I don't know why, but them niggas always big as hell. But they used to fuck with me, bro.
Yeah.
But I remember I was just at the park and we playing basketball, and the nigga was trying to punk me. And I don't know. I just started getting like real hostile, but I just stole up on a nigga as soon as he took the ball, because like he just took the ball, like you didn't get your change back. So I'm just fucking swing, hit his ass. He was like, damn, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like I hit him and I stopped because like I ain't over aggressive like that. So I just hit his ass, and then nigga just dazed. He like, what the fuck just happened? So get my fucking ball back. I kept moving.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, but
Yeah.
when I was with y'all niggas, bro, I just started turning up on shit. Bro. I just hitting niggas and shit. I started getting in trouble. Mom, like, you can't be just hitting people, you know what I'm saying? Like you get in trouble for that shit.
How did I used to respond like if they made you cry? Did I ever like
Shit. So I remember, man, I did the craziest thing. This what really made me stop fucking with this nigga. I don't know what happened, bro. I think I probably hit this nigga. We was probably playing or some shit. No, it was Kinley. Was it? I think it was him, bro. Nigga, this nigga put me in a power bomb from wrestling. WWE, that nigga put me through his leg, lift me up. I was like, oh shit, dude, my hell, oh. I'm sitting there, but I don't know what to do. But I'm thinking kill, nigga. That's the only thing that's on my mind is kill. So I remember I think I went to you first. I said, but this nigga just dropped me on my head. Bro. I'm crying and shit. I can't breathe, bitch. He's like, get out of here. I said, oh shit, I gotta kill this nigga now. I'm thinking you can save him. So I think that's when I got the knife. And I think you was like, I don't know if you was playing the game or you was in front of the laptop. You had your headphones on. I had the knife behind you. And I'm just thinking, I said, bro, I can just end this nigga right now. I'm just thinking, I said, nah, don't do it, bro. Don't do it, bro. You tripping, bro. You tripping. I'm just over it.
That nigga gonna blitz your dumb ass. Oh, you grabbing now? Yeah, I can hit her now. You grabbing now?
Yeah, that's exactly what nigga was saying.
I remember he was about to, you remember he was about to stab daddy or something? Yeah. I just had to pull up. I don't know what made me go see him. That motherfucker, boy, listen. Like he's always been small, he's smaller. But when he get mad, it's like that nigga just his shoulders get wide. I'm like, God damn, he be so blowed up. I be like, bro, chill, bro. Oh man, I swear to God, chill. I like, but sit. And you know what's so crazy? I'm like the only person that can talk him down. Yeah. Like when he's mad, nobody can calm him down but me. I'm like, Dashaun. So I remember when this is so crazy. I think you had to be like maybe 4 or 5 years old. You might remember this story. We in the projects. I'm sitting on little milk crates. You had that little bouncy ball and you bounce it. Oh yeah. Ball bouncing way up in there. He's a loner. He's really he like how you are. He's very introverted. Like him talking now is just like, and really him doing an interview beyond me. But he's really introverted. Like to himself. He ain't fucking with nobody. Leave him alone. He in his world. Man, so he playing with his ball. Boop. Catching it. The ball bounce over. Little white boy pick the ball up or catch the ball or whatever. White boy just started walking away playing with the ball. He turned around, look at me. I look at him. What the fuck you doing? You fun, nigga. Look at me. Look at the white boy. I throw my hands. I'm like, what you gonna do? Nigga, that bitch, like a dog. That bitch head did like this, like, oh, bitch, so you nigga walked over that bitch. This one I knew this motherfucker is stronger than what people think. Like, he hit that white boy 2 times. That ball went in the air. That cracker went around that goddamn corner. Next thing I know, he just got his ball. He ain't brag, gloat. He ain't do none of that. He got his ball back. He started playing with that bitch again. Next thing that boy, mama and daddy came around the corner. So I'm still sitting there. He looked at me. I'm like, what? He ain't say nothing. He just played with his ball. So he was like, so the white boy's pointing at him like, he hit me. Now, mind you, the white boy bigger than him. The kid is bigger than him. The boy was bigger than him. Like, obviously bigger than him. So the parents was like, he hit you? So they come over there and I'm like, y'all leave him alone. I'm like, your son came over here fucking with him and took the ball from him. He knocked his ass, I punched him and got the ball back. So they was like, where you? They asked me with my parents. Like, you got to mind you, I'm young. He always with me. Always. People thought that this was my son. Ever since I was 14 years old, he would always be with me. And guess what? When it's him, his brother, and y'all would carry my shoes, my basketball, or whatever. I don't have a book bag. When we go in the gym, he knows not to dribble that ball outside. He's like he the one taught you the shit. Like, this is your. So the people they yelling and shit, and I'm just sitting there like, where your parents at? I'm like, what? Fuck you talking about? Like, your son was in the wrong, man. Take that shit that way. But we often be fighting out here. And it's so funny because he took a position like he put his back against like the wall and he just was looking like who I'm gonna hit first. I'm like, this little nigga, he always been like that. So let's transfer that to when you was playing football.
Yeah.
And Brett was the best player. Brett played like so you got small fry,
Pee Wee, played varsity and all that.
And midget. This nigga's good in football. Mm-hmm. He's on small fries. He a little nigga. This nigga on midget, so he 2 things above him. Lion heart. Especially when I'm around him. I don't all that crying. Yeah. So he come out from practice, Brett talking shit like, I'm the best. I'm like, Brett, my nephew agrees your ass right now. So he looking at me like he's not gonna display fear. Like, especially if I'm there. He looked at me. I like, put your helmet on. Put your shit on. Scrap up. Put that bitch on. Brett, I like, you lay down drill. When I say go, you get up and hit each other.
Oklahoma drill.
Yeah. So I'm like, lay down. And I could see in his eyes like you could tell like he nervous, but he ain't scared. I was like, get up. I was like, hit. That fucker got up, hit that nigga out. Boom! Well, he hit him so hard, Brett was like, oh shit. Everybody out there like, damn. That little ass nigga just hit that nigga. I like, get back down there. Just got back down there. Straighten that shit up. Hit! I got him. Boom! I was like, oh shit, listen. He hit that nigga so hard, it been sounding off. Bah! Bah! He supposed to be playing football.
And meanwhile, Brett got a big, you gotta explain that part. Brett got a big head. He known for hitting people with his helmet and making people get headaches and make people don't even want to play no more. So meanwhile, I'm young now, and this sucker, I'm talking about me and him go helmet to helmet every time. I'm talking about sound and all. I'm like, whoa, shit, boy, my head hurt. But yeah, don't give up. Don't give up. I gotta get back up, cuz. I gotta get back up. Yeah. I'm talking about every time, get up. I mean, that nigga looking like 2 rams in that mug.
Didn't you like break somebody's face mask after that or something?
Yeah, the little, I think he played for Hardyville or whatever. And me and him I hit him or whatever.
In the game?
Mm-hmm, hit him and messed his whole helmet up. His helmet like hit his shoulder pads or something like that. It bent out. It bent out from his shoulder or from his helmet or whatever, some shit like that. Messed it up.
That nigga, that usually like boom down. That little fucker he always been strong for his like underestimating. So like if you underestimate, you gonna knock your ass out. You gonna run your ass over. He always you got it too though. I think Kelly might have been the most flimsy kid out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The rest of that shit
still up on his ass when I was younger.
So let me ask you this: like, I got a lot. So I say I have 12 kids, but I count you and Kenley, so I'll be like, I got 14 kids. Yeah. And I go through like baby mama issues and shit. You know me. How does that make y'all like? What's y'all perception to like me dealing with these women and trying to be in these kids' lives and like? Because I had one girl was like, well, you got all these problems with all these baby mamas and all your kids. You don't really got a healthy relationship. And I'm like, my nephews, you my oldest son, like, y'all see what I go through with these other kids. How does that make y'all feel? And what do you think about that?
Man, I feel like a lot of females get in the way, like, of males, of the male, like, teachings of the little kids or whatever. Just like, cause even with my mom, I felt like she got in the way a lot of times that when you try to like show me to be a man, like chastise me and stuff like that, trying to get me on the right track type time. So a lot of times, like I felt like she was in the way. So I mean, just like now, I feel like some of your baby mamas in the way because I mean, like look at me type of time. I feel like I wouldn't, you know what I mean, be the person I was today without, you know what I mean, you being around type stuff and me showing me what to do and not do, like, cause you know what I mean, cause you already know that you done showed me everything, like the good, the bad, the ugly, everything, like type of time. You ain't never hide nothing from me, like you never hide nothing from me, nothing. Like anything you went through, anything like I like you think I'm gonna go through in life, you showed me like this how you handle it, this how you do this, you know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of females just be in the way, like a male's teaching. You know what I mean? Because like I learned like a lot of kids need that male teacher. Cause I look at a lot of other boys that's my age and even older than me type stuff. Them boys, they don't think like how I think. I move like how I move type stuff. Most of these people crash dummies. Just I don't know. Just
In games.
in games, all kind of
Why
stuff.
you enjoy no game?
I'm a one man army. I always been a one man army Johnson. One man army. He always instilled that in me. Johnson. One man army. You don't need no game. You yourself. You're lying by yourself like type time. And I always stood on that. I always, even when people even try to pressure me to be in games, my homeboys and everything, I always tell them I'm a Johnson because I can't be in no game. Like I always been instilled. You always put that in me. That one thing about it though. I ain't never thought about joining no game. Never wanted to join no games. I got homeboys, cousins, half of all my family in the game, but I just like on my mama's side, half of all my family on my mama's side in the game. And it's just me. I just never wanted to be a part of stuff like that. You always tell me that's coward, like coward people stuff, like you know what I mean? People that gotta gang up with each other, get in groups type stuff, man. I stand alone like type stuff. So
What about you?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That shit was lame to me. Like it was more of like what the purpose behind the gang was. It was like it's just dumbass shit. Y'all gang up to just beef with some other niggas. And that was just stupid. I'm like that, and that ain't me.
over
I wasn't.
too.
I don't even like. I don't even like following people. I do my own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was a loner most of my days. Like even when I was growing up, like at my mom's house, I was the only child through most of my life. So I was like, shit. I just always by myself, so I ain't really care about that. But when it comes to like the baby mama shit with you, I feel like it's just women try to control the way that you interact with the kids, right? So it's like if you're not loving the kids how they want you to love them, then it's not correct, or yeah, it's not correct in their eyes. So they kind of, and really the kids is the only sense of control that they have. Because I mean, without that, typically when there's no kids involved, the relationship typically be good. It's just when that kid get involved, they got more power over the man. Obviously, do behind like the government and stuff, they support that. So they just be going haywire and shit. They just do whatever they want because they got that power over that child. So it's like whenever they get that kind of power, they don't know how to utilize it. I guess they just goddamn go haywire.
Abuse it.
Yeah, they abuse it.
So both of y'all are pretty much introverts, and me, what y'all describe me as extroverted.
Nigga, what?
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
definitely. Yeah, you
Talk
definitely.
to
Yeah.
So I know, so me. We was talking about some shit last night, and I think I did this to you. It's kind of like I know you introverted. I know you are a loner, and I think even we did the temptation thing. Me and you kind of clashed a little bit. Do you think I boomerang you into being social, like just putting you and making you be something that you're not? And does it pay off, or did it pay off?
I mean, it definitely pay off because you know what I mean. A lot of opportunities that I could have probably like been doing and been putting myself in position to better positions or whatever. I probably could have been there if I wasn't such an introvert at first. But from you making me open up and being outspoken person type stuff, I feel like it's better for me. I have like a better opportunity in life. I get better opportunities and stuff like that.
So you went from before, I guess, like before you came to me and we did the Trap Taste thing together, you were kind of still in your introverted ways, and I know like when he came around, I was on him. I remember just I know I irritate him. You know what I'm saying? I know he get frustrated, but I was on him about basically about saying shit I'm on you about not seizing opportunities when he see them. Just kind of seeing the opportunity, not saying like he don't feel like talking today, or just shying away from the spotlight, right? And I remember what's the name was saying that it's an anxiety that you may have, and you're not really a social butterfly. I associate introvertedness with confidence. So if you're introverted, then you lacking confidence somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Because I really don't like people overall. You get what I'm saying? If I really had to gauge, shit, y'all the homies.
Yeah.
You don't see me with really a bunch of niggas, do you?
No.
So for me to be an extrovert, that means I would have a shit ton of friends. I have associates, people I fuck with on a certain level, but I don't have friends. The only friends I got is y'all. So typically I'm an introvert. It's just I'm extroverted when it comes to business opportunities. I see opportunities, I see the world different from everybody else. So that's why I kind of catapult, especially him. I was like, can you remember like any incidents where I'm yelling at you in the truck, get your ass out the fucking truck? Damn, but Dashaun, you supposed to. You remember that?
Oh yeah,
No, that shit be yelling at my ass
I
all the
remember a
time.
lot. This was the we first started trying to do the what the name of it?
Cargo vans?
No, what you doing now?
Pilot car.
When we first started.
Oh yeah.
Passing by oversized loads, the people company name and number on it. You like, hey Sean, they go a truck with a pilot truck right there. So he'll just say it, and I'll just be like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right. That's a bet. That's a bet. Keep riding, we keep riding.
Keep going.
He'll probably find out, hey Sean, that's another one right there. I'll be like, all right. And then, bro, you write down the name or something, bro. That's an opportunity right there. That's an opportunity now. You sitting there, you sitting there just looking crazy. Bro, come on, bro. You want it, innit? Like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of, you know what I mean? A lot of things that I was just blind to, you know what I mean? But you open my eyes to a lot of the shit that I'm supposed to look at and pay attention, like little things. Pay attention always to your surroundings and what's around you, and like you can make money off anything around you, so in your surroundings type shit. So like you always made me like feel like I could hustle anything type shit.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So what about you?
No, yeah, you definitely like grew that mindset on me because honestly, like coming straight out of home, like I came straight out of the military, bro. But like even then, like I really couldn't perceive ways to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought the only way to get rich for real is having a job, saving up, 401k, house, old nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? That's some outdated ass information. Yeah. That shit is not flying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, oh man, nigga, I wanna live a millionaire life. I wanna travel and shit. How the fuck I'm gonna do that? So I was like, shit, I went to the military. I ain't gonna lie, the only reason why I joined the military was to go to Japan, bitch. That was really the only reason. And I got orders to Japan. I said, bitch, what the fuck? Nigga, I was so excited. Nigga, I goddamn doing backflips. I can't even flip.
So what opportunities you miss in Japan, or what opportunities did you see?
Man, so I could have got, that's where all the manufacturers at for real. So I really could have got like shoes manufactured, clothes, jewelry, pottery, goddamn anything for real. Because everything comes from Japan, China. And somebody knows somebody from Japan and China and vice versa. So it was just like missing out on that network. I could have been tapped in for real. I mean, I could go back though. But it's just I did miss a lot of opportunity. Now that I see it, so it's more of like a self-reflection, more of like instead of a regret. Like I don't regret it. It's just like, okay, now my eyes open up to that. So now I could go back and I could go with a different purpose instead of just going there fucking off. I could fuck off and get some business going, get some networking, find some people. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like a different kind of wiring in my head now since he done exposed me to it. So the boomerang and shit, the shit work. Now, true enough, yeah, nigga be anxious and shit talking to people, or maybe I just don't give a fuck to talk to people. So I was like, damn, I ain't trying to hear you goddamn voice. But it's good. It's very beneficial. So I don't ever just get like mad about it. Like sometimes I'm like, all right, nigga, I hear you, bro. I'm tired. But shit, I still go do it because I'm like, shit.
The same.
It's for growth.
The same, bro. You know,
it's for growth.
It be like you know, you be tired of it. You be like, dang, cuz aggravate me, cuz.
Yeah, bro.
You in the back of your mind, you like, dang, it's for the good though. You know what I mean? It's like anything. It's like I always tell you, like anything you always tell me, I know it's for the better myself. But at the end, in the back of my head, I'm like, damn,
this
man,
nigga
come on,
beat a
man,
dead horse.
Oh yeah, bro.
And he'll go overboard with it.
But sometimes, like you know, you need that push. That this type of person that give you that push. Like anything you want to do, cause he gonna stay on your head. Like if you tell him, if he say take time to explain something to you and take time out of his day to help you with something, and you say you gonna do this and that, just know like a day later or 2 days later he gonna give you that. And you did that. And you just, all right, man, go ahead and do that now. Like stop playing around with that now.
You gonna get
even with that credit stuff, like you know what I mean, even with the credit. Bro, I'm talking about every morning waking me up. I'm like, bro, ain't no way you wake me up about credit again.
Yeah,
bro. Hey,
5 o'clock in the morning, bitch. Hey,
no
you do that on your credit.
And right there.
Damn, nigga, I'm trying to wake up.
What's your credit score now?
Credit 8. I got 830.
730.
730, yeah, 730.
And you 750.
Yeah.
So yeah, we definitely gonna do some business with that. But I'm probably gonna got anything else to say?
I did too, but it was like the conversation was jumping. It was like shit. Nah, I don't know.
Check your camera and see how much.
I ain't gonna lie, I deleted like 100 gigs off that bitch. There was a whole bunch of like my guitar videos I had. That's still going. I don't know what time. The thing covering it up. It's probably like I think it said 40 something, either 40 or hour 40.
No.
Hour and 6.
Hour 6. Yeah. Anything you want to kind of put out there?
Man, I just want to get down and say I appreciate you, my nigga. Like, appreciate you for always, you know what I mean, being there, staying on my ass, even with the time that I probably ain't wanted you to be on my ass. I'll tell you, like, man, nigga, go ahead with your bullshit. Like, talk to me.
Oh, God.
It's like, when I was younger, we ain't never really crash heads like type time. Even like now, when we get older, we don't never really crash heads because he'll tell me like anything you tell me, like yell at me or he'll spasm me anything. Like, and ever since I was little, like it don't matter what this man do me, I always still wanted to be around him. It don't matter. I mean, beat me up, make me cry, everything. I just always wanted to be around him. And it's still like that to this day. Like he can curse me out. He can curse me out about something or whatever. Like 5 minutes later, we'll still be back talking like, hey, bro, you gonna give me a piece of that chicken or something? You gonna break bread with me or something? Like,
I remember, I gotta tell this story. I remember when you had to be about 4 or 5 years old. You was young. And this one I knew you was like, you wasn't no scared nigga, scared little boy. We arguing in the house, and he talking shit back to me, and I'm, so little ass up, nigga, yeah, man, so I don't care. So I'm like, nigga. So we at my mama's house. So my mama, this one we moved out the project. So he still stayed in the apartments. My mama had a house at this time. And I kicked his ass out. It had to be like 10 o'clock at night. Nigga, get the fuck out, nigga. Go on, get out of here. And he walked to the door. And I'm thinking in my mind, like, he ain't gonna leave. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't gonna leave. I told him to leave, but he ain't gonna leave.
Yeah, like he too scared. Like one is dark as shit out there. But you know, so crazy. We used to walk the streets at night so much. I guess he wasn't scared no more. So it's just like, I'm like, get the fuck out, nigga. Kill your ass on your mama, nigga. Lame man, nigga. Like I'm on his top. You walk to the door. All I hear is the doorknob jingle. So in my mind, like I ain't looking at the door. I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? You know, I babysit with my ears, so I'm just like, okay, he at the door. All right, he turning the knob. Okay, he playing. Like I thought he just like pushed the door and let it close back. So the door closed. I hear the screen door close. I hear the front door close. I'm like, Bucket. Hey, Talking about, oh, he being quiet. Fuck that nigga. I ain't gonna go look for him. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, I get up. That boy gone. His mama stayed. He stayed. Yo, so let's say about she stayed about a mile from my mama. And you know, in the country, there ain't no street lights.
Ain't no lighting.
It's pitch black.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Bucket, Dashaun. I start panicking. Daddy. So boom, I'm running down the street. Bro, this nigga down the road in the dog. So I'm like, bro, I'll run up on him. Like, bro, what the fuck you know? Where you going? Man, you told me to go home, bro. I'm like, bro, I ain't thinking you gonna leave in this. All right, bro, turn your ass around. Come on, get your ass back to the house. No, bro, you told me to go. Like, he really adamant about going home. And adamant about walking home by himself. I'm like, bro, you cannot be this fearless, bro. You cannot be this fearless, bro. Come on, bring your ass home. Mm-hmm. When we walk back to the house, and I'm talking about, bro, my chest going nuts. I'm like, bro, anything can happen here. A car, somebody could have kidnapped me. My heart doing like this, like. We get in the house. I'm like, where you sleeping at? In the bed with you. I'm like, all right, best I get that. He like, listen, he always, like, I can always say, like, he always been my shadow. Like, anytime I'm going through something, like, even in the streets, like, shit, weighing up dope, he right there. He never shied away from it, like. But this is the crazy part. Like, I expose him to a lot. Like, he could get in the streets and make money. But I don't know what makes you, like, I know how to offer you, like, hey, look, take that little quarter pound, I'm gonna make you some money. And I used to put money on him. I think I found so much dope, like, and it's like he never gravitated to that lifestyle. He always, he'll fuck around with it, he'll tinker with it. But it's like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm finna go get a job. Like, what made you, what keeps you from being that part of your bloodline, if you will?
I mean, it's like, it's because of like my dad's situation. It's kind of like, I always think about that in the back of my head. Like, damn, I don't want to be in that position where I have to choose like my family and freedom versus me looking like a sucker. You know what I mean? Like telling on somebody. You know? So it's like, before I go out here and be crazy and do some wild man stuff and end up in the same situation, I'd rather go work a job or try to figure out another way, a legit way to go do that, because I don't want to end up in the same situation like that, because I got kids now too. Even before the kids type of time, like, I know my grandma, I know how you and grandma felt about me, like, type time of, like, if I fuck around when they got locked up or some shit, grandma probably would have lost some mind. You probably would have been crazy around a bit too, like, type shit. So it's always been like, dang, I can't let my family, I can't go out like no sucker type stuff. Like, so that always been in the back of my head, like, man, I don't want to end up with my dad at the end of the day.
So do you feel love, like genuine love?
Oh yeah, I always felt that genuine love. That's one thing I never felt like I lacked love, even from both sides. I always felt like I get love from even motherfuckers that ain't our family. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's just because of who my family is on my daddy's side and mama's side. Like, people always show me love, and I always got respect, like love and respect. I always had got that. Like, ain't too much people ever had like play with me or like try to like hate me or any. I don't know. I ain't never really had nobody hate me or nothing like that. Ever since a little boy, like to this day, I never really. Probably some men out there probably hate me now because I done got a little older, certain situations. But like, ever since I was little, I always got love. Ever since I was young, I always got love for people. Like, they always loved me. Like, they never really hate me. I don't know what it was about me. It's just something about everybody, grown ups, older women, everything. They just love me. I don't know what it was. Mm-hmm.
What about you?
Yeah, a lot of people did love me.
So you feel like you're the golden child as well?
Yeah, but for a long time, I didn't want to take on that role. I was like, because I didn't really feel like that. Like, I knew that I was liked, but I didn't feel like. I think that was due to my household too, but I didn't feel like I was like, I guess, worthy of that position, or maybe just Yeah, I'd say really that position. Really, I feel like I had it in me. I was kind of beaten and battered around just verbally, and as a kid, when you hear that, you gonna believe if you hear it enough times. So it's just like shit. So I had to get out of that.
So did you ever feel like, I know you grew up or be around them, did you ever feel like there was something different, like in the setting, like how he's like, he never felt a different type of love even when you came around, but did you ever feel a different type of love when they around, you around? Do I favoritism, like,
Oh no, I ain't gonna lie. When I was with y'all niggas, it was always a party. A punk ass is a party. You always get on the nigga ass, but it was always a party, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. We always cussing each other out. Then we start rapping. Then we start talking about some more bullshit. We start fighting. Then we start rapping again, dancing and shit. Go outside, talk to some hoes, come back, bullshit again.
We used to do all kind of crazy.
And we used to eat a lot too.
Y'all ate all my motherfucking ribs one
Stay
night.
eating that shit.
Boy, listen to everything in me. Like, wake all three of y'all bitches up. Wow,
Then we was that itis thing. We was
Them nigga ate my short ribs. Boy, I was hot tea. You hear me? Wow, what the fuck? Boy, I just bought all these goddamn short ribs, put the goddamn good lemon pepper teriyaki on this shit. I come to the house that shit. Them niggas had bones everywhere. I ain't washed their dishes.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Man, I was drinking that night too. I said, well, I go and I'm gonna fuck them niggas. I swear to God, bro. Niggas tried my pimpiola all the way across the boat. Them niggas, Kelly's stupid ass, man. Oh, that shit was good. Oh,
you should have had some, oh.
Them niggas, they ain't saying D. Y'all two ain't saying nothing. You gotta do what it was. Oh, tell a story about, so. You remember about me beating up Trina? Me and Trina getting into a fight.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that whole story?
I remember because her rag or whatever.
No, y'all, the kids left the rags and then when I leave the house, I always typically tell y'all that y'all the men in the house. So, grandma don't want kids in her house anyway, goddamn. So make sure shit A1. And I left the house. I went out to the club and shit. I come home. I go in the bathroom. It's wet rags all over the thing. So let me go back in the story. So my oldest nephew, his brother, mama dropped them off on the porch. Just dropped them off. I come home from school and my nephew on the porch. So I'm like, what the fuck you doing here? He's like, my mama dropped me off. I'm like, where your mama at? She left. He was like, she just dropped me off and left. So I go in the house. I call my mama at work. I'm like, you know Kinley here? So she was like, nah, I ain't know Kinley here. Da, da, da. I'm like, what the dude type shit? She was like, shit, if he here, make a room for him. Like, the fuck I call Trina. You know what I'm saying? I call his mama. So I was like, oh, okay, bet. So he's staying with us. And then I felt like there was a perfect opportunity for him to build with his brother. So I used to always take him over to y'all, like just be in the midst of your brother. You know what I'm saying? So his mama found out and she dropped him off because she was pregnant. It's a crazy dynamic. She was pregnant from another nigga. And because my brother keep the press down on her so much, she didn't want that to get out. So she had her daughter Shay. So she found out that Kinley is over there with y'all. He over with us too, but he mainly with y'all.
Yeah, I mean, he stayed.
He moved in with y'all. So she found out. So she come back up and call herself coming to get Kinley back. So she come back to get him and she bring two other kids with her brother kids. So mama don't like kids in her shit. Especially off-brand kids. She barely like her own goddamn kids, let alone her grandkids, let alone another motherfucker kid.
You don't know the rules.
Yeah. You don't know how to function around her, don't bring your ass around. Yeah. So she bring them in and shit. I ain't, fuck it, you come get your son, whatever. So I go out that night. I come back home. I go in the bathroom. It's wet rags everywhere. All the kids took a bath and there's wet rags everywhere. Then it was some, women take their weave out. Is hair in the soap dish. So I know when I see this, if it look nasty to me, it's gonna look horrendous to mama. Yeah, mama gonna go nuts. So they know better. You don't go to bed until this house is clean. You know what I mean? So that's just the rules of the game. I'm not even finna wake the grown-ups up. He gets up, Kinley gets up. I wake both of them up. So I'm like, I think you was there too. You may have been there because
he was
This is South Carolina.
no, Bernicia.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say one of the,
He was there, but I think Bernicia was either just had Ariana pregnant. So yeah, she had Ariana because Mama had the baby in her arm when the fight broke out. So I wake them two up. Man, get y'all ass up. Fucking that bathroom, clean that bathroom up. Y'all think y'all grandma gonna go nuts. They used to that. They know if that shit ain't right, I'm gonna wake their ass up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, get this shit right. Cause they know they don't want grandma to wake them up so that shit gonna be felt.
And you know it's so crazy. This is a prime example when I say like,
What?
No. This is a prime example of.
Is it back on? Is it recording?
Yes, it's recording.
Yeah.
It's a prime example of women getting in the way.
Dead again. It is dead.
Like that. Well, take that. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but it's a prime example that women get in the way of men's structure or whatever. But go ahead and finish your thought. I just wanted to add that part in there.
So, I wake them up. They go in the bathroom. They clean in the bathroom. I'm standing to the bathroom though. So, Kinley mama come around the corner like, what you hollering about? What you fussing about? Like, what's up? I'm like, bro, just go back to bed, bro. They got it. Like, these niggas know what the move is. So I ain't got to say nothing. They see it, they gonna fix it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they in the bathroom cleaning up. Trina like, well, why you coming here yelling and what you tripping on? I'm like, bro, just chill, bro. They got it. You tripping about a little bit of weave in the soap dish? I ain't saying nothing about nothing. They got it. So then she was like, Kinley, get the fuck over here. I'm your motherfucking mama. You don't listen to that nigga. So I'm standing in between Kinley, Dashaun in the bathroom, me at the door, and Trina on the other side of me.
Back here.
But she yelling at Kinley past me.
Through him.
So I'm just standing there. So she's like, get the fuck over here. You don't got to listen to that nigga. You remember this shit?
Yeah, Kenny.
Boy, Kenny looked at me, looked at his mama.
He got me bit.
Nigga went right back to clean up. Boy, she lost it. Oh, you turning my kids against me? I'm like, Trina, man, just gone, bro. That shit ain't even that serious. Like, let them clean this shit up for my mama see it, and it's good. Like, I'm not even tripping on who left what. Just they know that they're the boys, they the men in the house when I'm gone. Make sure shit right. Oh, motherfucker, you got me fucked up. Ever since your brother been locked up, you think you run shit. What? I don't give a fuck about that. Like, the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got nothing to do
So
with
by
that.
this time, she's so loud, everybody up in the house. My mama, everybody. So she like, Kenny, get the fuck over here. So she yelling at Kenny. I'm like, Kenny, do what the fuck I told you to do. Like, I don't know what she talking about. Do what I told you. So they about to clean up the whole bathroom. She's still going up. So Kenny, I don't know like where everybody was at, but as I'm standing in the kitchen, my mama and everybody's in between me and Trina. I'm like, bro, just go to bed, bro. Like, nobody ain't tripping on you talking shit. Like, shut the fuck up, go carry your pussy in the bed. She reached over my mama and was like, bitch, fuck you. I reached over my mama, grabbed that bitch by her neck, picked that bitch smooth up, slid that bitch down the wall. Oh, I'm like, let her go. Bitch, I'll kill you. Bitch, you don't put your fucking hands on me, pussy asshole. So, boom. My mama like, let her go, Asian, let her go. Let her go. So I'm like, man, I kill that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you ratted on my brother. Yeah. Like, that phone call, I never said that part, but that phone call was a tap phone call from the police. And she calling my brother, asking him what happened. That's part of why he got the life sentence. So think about this. Your baby mama sets you up on a phone call, tap phone call for the police to come get you.
What the fuck?
And we're holding back a lot of everything to kind of just be there for you and the baby.
Nah, I ain't lost it.
You know what I'm saying?
Leg sweep, ass
So,
kick.
I'm like, bitch, you the one told my brother, bitch. Like, bitch, nigga been spanning you, hoe. Like, nigga supposed to been did something to you. So.
Man, she said, and what? Or something. She said something crazy or some shit.
What?
When you said that, she said, and what? Or something.
Yeah, she was like, and type shit. Like, she ain't give a fuck. So, she like, bitch, you finna go to jail. That's what she say out loud. Mm-hmm. So she grabbed the phone. My mama grabbed that phone, ripped that bitch off the wall. Boom. Bitch, you ain't calling the police on my son and this motherfucker. You got me fucked up, and you hit him first. So if anything, bitch, you going to jail. So I'm like, man, get out. So I was like, man, I'm gone, bro. I'm like, Adrian, you ain't got to go nowhere. I'm like, man, I'm gone. And I think you was crying. Kenley was crying. Definitely was crying. And that was 2003? 2? Somewhere up in there. I ain't see Kenley till 2007. We didn't see him again until like 2007 when I went to Iraq. So I'm in Iraq and I had like a near-death experience, whatever the case may be. It just explosions and all that shit, just shit I'm exposed to. And I was like, I need to call my family, you know what I'm saying? So I called Trina, Kenley, whatever. And he get on the phone, he's like, man, who the fuck is this? Oh man, it's your uncle. Bitch, fuck you. So he's upset about that situation for all those years. Basically, she done coaxed him to resent me, right? So he cussed me out while I'm in Iraq. And like that shit ripped like it ripped so much shit out of me. So he hung the phone up. I sat there at the computer and I just started crying. Like I couldn't even hold it. I couldn't even walk out. I just sitting there, I got my little shit over my head and shit, I'm crying. So I made my mind up. I was like, okay, as soon as I get back to the States, I'm going to go see that man. As soon as I get back to the States,
first place I'm going.
That's the first place I'm going. So boom, I get back to the States, I come to Carolina, I go get him and Daddy, his brother on his mama's side. I tell him what happened. He like, oh hell no, nah. What? That nigga disrespect you.
I went up on his mind.
Yeah.
I went up
so we get down there and shit. By this time, him and his mama going through it. They fighting each other. She sick of his shit. She glad that I'm coming. I'm like, don't tell him that. So we thinking he in school, right?
We skipped
this nigga skipping school. So we go in our house. He in that bitch in the back room smoking weed, all this shit. So we walk in the motherfucker. You want to tell him, man? We walked in the house. You remember?
I forgot what really happened inside the house, but I know like after we went out to eat or some shit like that, we did something after.
Nah, we beat him up in the house. So we came in the house. He had the white boy in there with the skateboard. Remember they were smoking weed? Mm-hmm. I made the white boy get out.
Yeah.
And then we started beating him up in the house. We jumped him. Well, I let basically him and his brother jump him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? All right, nigga, what's all this shit? Fuck who? Da-da-da. So as they beat him up, he just started standing there, like just letting them fire on him. He just got numb. And remember he started crying. He was like,
just sitting there crying.
My daddy locked up. Da-da-da. Nigga, fuck all that, nigga. Bitch, you done tried me like a fuck nigga, dog. I'd kill your pussy. Ever talk to me crazy, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like,
now, when he got back from Afghanistan, that nigga was unhinged as fuck. I already know how this shit was going.
So look, we jumped the nigga and shit in the living room and shit. He have a moment, he want to die, all that old shit. So boom, we go out to eat Denny's or some shit. I think it was the Denny's. And basically, I tell him the whole story, and the whole time he never really knew or remembered everything. You know, he was so young. It's just the stories that how his mama was explaining to him how it went. So I told him that. He's like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, that did happen, huh? I'm like, yeah, remember when this isn't? So I remember like I went through it with his mama.
Oh, yeah,
actually, that's when I went to jail. I go get him out of school. I saved him from getting suspended from school. And his mama was like, well, if you go get one of my sons, you go get my other. I think she was fucking with Dawood at the time. Mm-hmm. So this is me. She wanted me to take care. I'm like, well, he ain't do nothing in school. Dashaun called a teacher a faggot. You know what I'm saying? He called a teacher a punk. Nigga was gay. You know what I'm saying? But that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? So I go up there and just get him out of school so he don't get suspended. The dude called me, because I had a car wash at the time. The dude called me and was like, I don't want to suspend your nephew because I know he your nephew. Just come get him. I think I'm doing a solid. Your mama worked that an hour away.
On the island or something.
You know what I'm saying? I go get him out of school, and she go up on me about going to get him out of school. I'm talking about go up on me, bro. Man, I grabbed that pistol. That bitch came. He went in the house. She on the porch talking shit. Her and Vaughn. I grabbed that pistol. He knew I was pissed. And I guess he was looking through the window. I don't know how you knew.
I kind of heard when you caught, you know, because you always had trained me to always how to handle a gun type shit or whatever. So I heard when you cock that bitch, when you cock it, something just like go outside, nigga. Just hear me go outside. Ran out.
That bitch out there. Oh no! Oh, put the gun down. That's my mama. Oh, bitch, I kill your mama on this motherfucking porch, nigga. Fuck this shit.
I remember that shit.
Boy, I was so blowed, bro.
Oh,
Because I felt like
Nigga try to kill the whole house, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, just chill, bro.
he about the only person that calmed me down. Like I like hit like his arm up, him crying. That's all I heard. Everything else was red. Everything else was like night vision, green goggles, bitch. We
You
back
see
in our
hostiles everywhere, bitch. I gotta execute.
Listen,
somebody.
his little ass. This is so crazy. Like I tell you, when he's in a certain emotion, he's big. So all I can see is his hands up. It's like he on the porch. I'm on the road, and all I can see is I'm like, no, please, oh, and he's crying. And I was just like, bro, you tripping, bro. Like, you finna actually take this nigga mama away from me in front of him? Like, bro, you tripping. So I get in the car, pull off. I guess they called the police, took a warrant out on me. And then that's how I end up getting locked up for Christmas, like later that year or that following year or some shit. But I always felt like if I know that I know that they're my brother kids. I know that them ain't even my baby mama. I know like this is not. My mama had to talk me off the ledge a lot of times about that. Adrian, that's they kids. Their daddy is locked up. If they want their kids, let them women have them kids. And I always be like, fuck all that.
Yeah, I always with the bad shit, bro.
Fuck all that. Nah, hell nah. Nigga, I'm coming to get that nigga. No. Come on, we're gonna go see your daddy. Oh, he got this. Man, I don't give a fuck about that.
I'm in school, everything. I remember I'm in school.
Yeah, he ain't going to school, nothing. Come on. And then that's why everybody be like, damn, when you come around, you think everything's supposed to stop. Yes, everything's supposed to stop because it's important that this nigga know who his daddy is. And let him know that the reason why I'm the way I am is because his daddy was like that about me. Tia talked to Sean, his daddy crazy. And I'm like, nigga, that nigga was your biggest ally ever. That nigga will go up against an army for you. And you talk to this man like he a piece of shit. I don't remember that nigga. Bitch, that nigga would, listen, look, I made Tia cry one day. That nigga hit me, man, listen, I need to beat me up by Tia. Tia got a scar on her eye. I dropped her one day on the stroller. I'm trying to carry her downstairs. I got her in this arm. I'm trying to take the stroller downstairs. And she wiggled. I let her ass go. I don't know why I let her go, but she was wiggling.
I don't know why I let her go.
I let her go. And she hit her eye, almost knocked her eye out. Hit her face on the stroller, on the boat, and bust her shit. So I don't take her upstairs in the house. I go upstairs and start getting cups of water. So he's like, hey, where my sister at? I'm like, oh shit. I ran back out the house. So I'm trying to pour the water on her eye because blood all over her. So I'm thinking that her eyeball is like coming out. She's screaming. I done took her around the corner so he don't hear all type of shit. Man, that nigga came outside, boy. He heard his sister crying, bro. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, what you did to my little sister? I'm like, boy, if I can get any word out of my mind, that nigga hit me like 3 times. Bum, bum, bum. My shit leaking. I'm like, she just wiggled my dog lady. But he always, he like, if you meet your Uncle Sean, bro, you'll be like, oh. Like, everybody tell you, when it comes to being a protector, when it comes to playing basketball, football, they be like, bro, you good, bro. But she ain't your brother, bro. Niggas that know him and meet me, or know both of us, oh, boy, you dunking, but you ain't dunking like oh, you whipping ass, but you ain't whipping ass like you. Oh, you laying shit that you ain't doing like your brother. Nah, bro, your brother that nigga, bro. So it's like, for me to, like, to have that mentality about my kid. Like I did that to your mama. I think I told you about that. When I was about to go to Iraq, I wanted you and Ariana to come to me in California, and she didn't put you on the flight. So shit, I flew from Northern Cali to San Diego and drove cross country with my homeboy to your mama house. I had rope, duct tape, and I got a pistol from my homeboy Des. I had 2 pistols. And in my mind, I had my mind made up like, I'm gonna kill this bitch. She playing with me, my son, I'm gonna kill. And if I wasn't on papers now, I wouldn't have as much baby mama issues as I got now. You get what I'm saying? Real spill, like that parole is what keeps me in bounds.
Yeah.
All that time on parole will keep me in bounds. I always gotta report where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? But boy, I stayed outside y'all house from 9 o'clock in the morning to about 10 o'clock that night.
She already knew.
No, your mama was fucking with James at the time, so they, I guess you, I don't know if you remember this, but you was at your Nemo house. Your mama went home, she was fucking with James, and I was outside her shit. So I'm around the corner the whole time. And something telling me like, as soon as you come around the corner, she gonna pull up. Mama, shit, I don't want her to see me. Cause my mind was made up. When she go in the house, I'm gonna push her in the house. I'm gonna tie her ass up, pistol whip her, whatever. Like, bitch, you finna get understanding. Don't play with me about my kid. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as I come around the corner, cause I was about to check her window, that front window. I was gonna check her window. Cause I think she used to leave that
townhouse.
Yeah, she used to leave that bitch unlocked. So as soon as I go around, I go check the window locked. I check the door. As soon as I turn around, she pulling in. Now the pistol and everything on the side of the house.
Yeah.
You feel me? So she stopped. I dart around the corner to go get the pistol. I grab the pistol. I come back around the corner. When I come back around the corner, she like, what you doing here? I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna kill you and whoever in that car with you right now. And all you hear there, pull off. She pull off, boom, hit the curb.
In that Honda.
In that red Honda. So she take off and shit. I ain't gonna say what happened, but yeah, she took off. Yeah, she hit the curve. She go around. But when I knew she wasn't, when I asked where you was at, I could. So you know she had tinted windows, but I don't know where I get that vision from, but I could see that she kept looking like in the back seat, like he ain't with me. And I'm like, where you at? You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know how I found your grandmama's house, bro. I don't know what came over me, but I found your grandmama's house because okay, let me go back. So when your mama didn't put you on the flight, I called your grandmama and your papa. I got them on 3-way. I was like, hey, look, man, I just paid for a DJ to come out here, and your mama ain't put him, and your daughter ain't put him on the flight. Your papa says, I ain't got nothing to do with that. So I said, oh, you ain't got nothing to do with that? I said, so you telling me you ain't got shit to do with this? I'm like, all right now. Remember you said it, hung the phone up, click. So now fast forward. I go to your Nemo house. I bang on the door. Doo. She opened the door. So she was like, Angela not here. Da, da, da. I like DJ in here. So I call y'all like DJ. And you come around the corner, Daddy. I like, hey, get your shit. So I push the door open. I like, hey, get your shit. Come on, you going with me. And she's like, Angela, know you coming out? I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. I told her, like, man, shut the fuck up. Yo, what's your uncle name?
John,
he's standing there like this. That nigga was like,
that nigga was spooked.
boy.
I know that nigga was John.
Listen, I walk in that bitch. Hey, get your shit. Come on, matter of fact, this your clothes? Come on. You like, I'm going with you. Yeah, don't ask no more questions. Let's go. You get in the car with me. Boom, now I got you. So now your mama called me. Your mama called my phone. And she was like, you left yet? She was like, please don't take my baby. I want to see him. I like, you not seeing him. I like, he with me now. It's over with. Bitch, you want to play? You could die about that. You feel me? So she was like, can we meet before you take him? I just need to talk to you. I like, bitch, you ain't finna have the police. Like, nah, bitch, nah.
You already seen it too many times.
Yeah,
bro.
so I like, you ain't finna have the police. She was like, I promise I'm not gonna have the police. She like, just let me talk to you. So I'm like, all right, bet. So boom, we meet at the little restaurant. I'm circling the parking lot. I mean, like, I got CJ over here. I got Desi. Niggas, I've been in the military. I got these niggas everywhere. I got 2 guns on me. I'm like, bro, the police come, bro. I'm just gonna die today, bro. I'm not, like, there's no understanding to this nigga coming with me. So She pull up. I see walk in. We sit down. Get what your mama do? Start laughing. She's like, man, you so fucking crazy.
That fucking fool, that nigga ain't just like his
So I'm like, fuck you laughing at, bitch? Do you understand that I'm really here to whack you, James, whoever, bitch, Pawpaw, Nemo, everybody finna get it. John with his attentive ass, I ain't nothing.
That nigga sitting there attention, but parade rest.
What the fuck? So, long story short, she was like, I'm sorry. She's like, you right. I shouldn't even play with you like that. I know how you feel about, because she know the story with my nephews. She know everything that I've been through. So she was like, man, my fault, bro. I'm tripping. She's like, you can have them. She's like, are you gonna send them back? That's all I want to know. And if I wasn't going to Iraq, I would have told her no. I was like, yeah, when I go to Iraq, I'm gonna send them back. So she was like, well, I talked to one of your other baby mamas, and they said, she told me basically that you was gonna kidnap the kids. You didn't want to go to Iraq. I'm like, what? I'm like, that's not the case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, I should have talked to you. She's like, I don't know why I'm letting other people influence. Da da da. So watch this now. So I got you now. We're going back to California. La la la. My phone rings again. It's Ariana mama. Oh, so you willing to kill bitches about DJ, but you won't kill nobody about Ariana because she did the same thing. But I just couldn't get to Florida. I can only get to Texas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
play games.
y'all don't play games, bitch. Y'all can die about these children.
Yeah, I
bro.
want to play games.
Like, I have a different mentality when it comes to these kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bitches ain't shit. You gotta figure hey,
Bro, I knew that when that nigga whipped that piss out of my mouth. I was like, oh shit, this nigga not playing. Hey, somebody, let me go with this nigga. Let me go talk to this nigga right quick. Let me go talk to him. Y'all go in the house. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
I'm gonna talk to him, calm it down for a
He
second.
telling them like, go in the house, mama.
Yeah.
No, mama, go in the house.
Yeah.
Tasha, you know, Tasha is a fighter.
Mama.
Fuck that. She gonna shoot me, bitch.
Yeah, mama like, this nigga
Yeah,
got
she
to
talk
shoot
shit.
me. I'm like,
Yeah,
mama,
Tasha.
this nigga gonna shoot you for real. You better go in the house. This nigga not playing. Mama and grandma. My grandma is
she
up
on
there
10
too.
too.
But
And like, this is so
really?
crazy, bro. Them folks looked out for me so much. And for us to get to that point was like, it was disheartening.
Emotions is high about kid, you know what I mean? Everybody love me type shit. That's why I ain't like, you know what I mean? As much as I ain't had liked to see what happened or whatever, I knew like it just love, like everybody like love me type shit. Like even when I couldn't even, I ain't gonna lie, I was mad. I think I was mad at you for like a couple of days, and then you came after you got out. Yeah, you came out and got out or whatever. And I was like, man, fuck that shit. That's my uncle, man. Fuck all that. I know he did that shit, bro. And then I think we talked about it. You kind of explained to me like, man, mama acting like she didn't want me to get you woo-woo. And when she explained to me, I was like, man, fuck that shit, man. I'm beef with mama now. I went home and
beef with mama.
why you goddamn acting like that, mama, man? Man, you right. I ain't about to do that no more, woo-woo. And then that was a wrap for that. We ain't never had that problem after that or none of that.
Pull up, that nigga come flying out the door.
Hell yeah, boy, anytime. And then shit, goddamn, I think right after that when Dawood did that shit to daddy or whatever, and you goddamn thought he hit me too.
Yeah, I thought he beat you, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know he hit daddy.
Yeah.
But I thought he hit him.
That nigga had Cud running, Cud, my mama had a white Dodge Intrepid with him.
Yeah, Dodge Intrepid, yeah.
Man, Cud took my mama car early that morning. When he found out, he wasn't down. He was on the way down here or something. He found out. I don't know. He just found out Uncle was on looking for his ass. Man, Cud been gone all that day. My mama had to go to work, everything. Cud did not bring that car home. Cud said, man, I'm not coming back, girl. Cud been running for
that
his
bitch
life.
skip town, boy. Hey.
Oh, man, listen.
That nigga got his stick.
I don't even, who told somebody, I don't know, I think somebody told me that he hit you.
Yeah, that what it was, cause I ain't even get a chance to even tell you.
I was like, what? Who hit that boy? Who hit my boy? I think I was in Virginia.
That nigga float that bitch from all over Cub. I don't know how the fuck that nigga got down there, but that nigga floated that bitch.